Okay, we're recording. Yay. Okay, hi Hannah. All right, so we are gonna go ahead and get started. Hey, just give me a thumbs up. Can you guys hear me okay, or am I breaking up? I'm good? Okay, awesome. All right, very cool. Okay, so first of all, thank you everybody for jumping on this call. It was super last minute, I know, and I just I got back from Summit, and I'm sure everyone on this call that went to Summit can kind of identify with like, oh my gosh, like just this crazy, crazy passion to like do more and to help more people and to stop standing in our own ways and to kind of overcome whatever's been slowing us down. At least that's what I feel. The past 6 months of my life have been pretty rough. And for those of you guys who know my situation, and I just really feel like getting to Summit has relit my passion and relit my fire. And I'm sure that every single person that also attended, seeing those Beachbody Challenge winners and seeing Casey point up to God and just thank him and how his life's been changed, and just hearing so many success stories of coaches whose lives have been changed because of this business, it just does something to you. So that's why I've called this meeting. And so I'm assuming that every single person on here, you guys are ready to go, because on the way back, on the way back from Summit, we listened to one of my most favorite speakers. His name is Holton Buggs, and he has like this 2-hour talk. And one of the things he shared was he called like a meeting of the minds. Like, it wasn't planned. It was just really, really quick and last minute, and told anyone and everyone that wants to do something with this business, let's get together and let's make a plan. And so that's why you guys are here. Okay, so wherever you are in the business today, whatever has resulted in the past, maybe you've been a coach for a really long time and you just haven't really been able to get your momentum going, or maybe you're a brand new coach. Wherever you're at, all of that doesn't matter. Like, I feel like I'm ready to run. I feel like there's a group of people on Team Push to Purpose, and the train is leaving the station. And anybody and everyone who wants to join us and me, like, let's go. And to be there means that you're going to have to overcome all of your fears. You're going to have to face them. You're going to have to work on yourself and become better more than you work on anything else. It means that when you set your non-negotiable goals, you hit them. It means that over the next 6 months, you might be feeling good about everything now, but eventually life is going to knock you down. Things are going to happen that you're not going to see coming. Can you stay consistent through those times? Is your why, are you connected to your why enough that is important enough to you that you keep moving forward? Because the truth is, this business changes lives. And the only thing that's standing in your way of like where you are now and where you want to be is literally yourself. Here's an example. Let's say that somebody wants to lose weight, right? We give them 21-day fix. It's literally mapped out, right? If you just follow the food guide and you just do the workout calendar, you'll lose weight. Like, unless you have a crazy medical condition, follow the damn plan and you will lose weight, right? This is the same with this business. It is mapped out for us, you guys. Hitting Success Club. How do you hit Success Club? Okay, let's take it. Is it going to be Power of 3? Is it going to be Sarah Try's action steps? Whatever it's going to be, but we know how to do this. We know that this business changes lives. I have talked to so many people on our team who are literally hating their jobs, who are literally drowning in debt, who are literally living for the weekend because they hate Mondays coming, who literally are working 2, 3, 4 jobs just to pay the bills, who haven't been on vacation, who have family members they need and want to take care of. Like, you guys, we have to have a sense of urgency, because I see all of these other teams and these people are literally crushing it. Like, they're crushing it. We are no different. You are no different. It's just, are you going to make up your mind? Are you, when things knock you down, can you stay in the game? Can you get back up? When it gets to be 11 days left in the month, are you staying committed to your non-negotiables? And whatever your non-negotiables are you committed to becoming better in personal development and helping people? Because where you are now, the person that you are right now, you've got to become better than that, because you've got to help more people. This is way beyond You. It's way beyond you. Look, every single coach is selling Shakeology. Every single coach is selling P90X and Insanity. It isn't about that, right? These people can get these programs anywhere. People are going to join you for you. Do you want to know something? Every single speaker that we had at Summit that was in like the general sessions, they never once spoke about Shakeology. They never once talked about P90X or Insanity. Do you know that like probably 80% of the conversations that we had in our car driving to and from Summit, or when we'd have heart-to-hearts with people on our team, it wasn't about, hey, let's talk about Shakeology sales. It wasn't about that. It was about struggles in our lives and how we've become better. It was about faith that draws us all together, and how you can overcome things having faith. And it was about, you know what? Okay, so you don't love how you feel, and you've had childhood difficulties, and you've had things come up in your life that were unfair, and you know what? And you've been a person that you don't love, or that you don't feel worthy, or that you don't feel beautiful. But it isn't about that, because you are changing. We are changing. Right? We're becoming better. And who you are today, who you were yesterday, is not who you need to be tomorrow. And we're changing all around for the better. The speakers at Summit, they talked about life. They talked about becoming better spouses and becoming better partners. You know, Shalene, that was her whole thing, was how can you become a better partner? Because when relationships in your life are suffering, everything suffers. When you aren't getting along with the most important people in your life, it is really hard to focus on other things. It is. So you got to take care of those relationships. You got to not just say they're priority, but you have to really take care of them. That's the type of stuff we learned about. We learned about life and how life goes by. You know, for some of you guys who have been coaches for a while, and maybe you haven't really done much with it yet, you know, this time is passing. And you might be sitting in the exact same position or worse that you were a year ago or 2 years ago. What's changed? Nothing. You're not going to instantly make more at your job. You don't feel more satisfaction. You might still be living paycheck to paycheck. You might still be going to a job that you don't love. You might be living in a house that you don't love. You might be overcome with medical bills, or have a family member that is. You know, so this time is going to pass. What are you going to do? Because you know what? We're all busy. Every single person that is a successful coach is a busy person. We're all parents. We all work full time. We all deal with stuff. Our plates are all full. I promise you that. Okay? But are you going to overcome that or not? You know, we all have fears of rejection. We all are like, oh my God, I don't know how to do this. I've never done this. What's she going to think of me? I really don't want, like, I don't know. I don't want to ask them because I don't know what they think. Or fear of failure, you know, fear of saying you're going to do something and then failing to hit that goal. All of that stuff is real, and everybody feels it. But the successful coaches, the coaches that do this full time, the coaches that make the type of money that allows you to be your own boss and have your own freedom of time and really truly live your life by design, whatever that may look like for you, and we're all different, those people face their fears every single day because they are pushed by purpose. They are here for a purpose. And every struggle that they've had, they're going to turn into a story to help others. Every mess in their life, they're turning into a message. You know, every trial that they've experienced, they're turning it into a triumph because we're overcomers. And the truth is, there's so many people out there that need you to step up and hear your story. And so that's what needs to happen. You know, don't stay on this call if you're scared and not willing to go for this. Don't stay on this call if you're not willing to set non-negotiable goals. Don't stay on this call if you're not willing to give this business a piece of your plate, because it's not easy to do. Look, whatever your goals are, whatever you want and dream for that you don't have right now, it's not going to just be an easy pathway to get there. It's hard. If it was easy, everyone would have it. Everyone would be there. It's not going to be easy, but it's possible. And it's worth it. And there's people that need you to step up and face your fears because your example will inspire them. And I want you to think about yourself in 6 months from now, in 1 year from now, whatever your goals and dreams are. Maybe it's to make $1,000 a week because you have kids at home and you miss out on time with them and you're sick and tired of it and you want to come home. Maybe it's because you want to travel because, you want to take vacations and in your job, it only has so much vacation time and you don't have extra money to travel. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you have debt that is causing a lot of stress in your relationships and it puts a lot of burden on you that you want to start paying down, that right now, because you're living to paycheck, you can't pay down. Whatever your why is, it has to be emotional. You have to be emotionally connected to why you are doing this business. Why are you doing this? Because this business is like this. And when you come down to these low points and you're like, oh my God, I'm trying everything and I've invited 10 people and no one will respond and I'm so busy and I'm sick and my kids are crazy, and what's going to keep you on board? That's the go-getters. Because when this train leaves the station and it's leaving tonight with all of you on this call, it's non-negotiable goals, that flight edge, doing the little consistent things every single day that will lead to results. Just like when you commit to 21 Day Fix or you commit to Insanity and you truly follow the plan consistently, you're going to get results. You're going to lose weight. You're going to feel better about yourself. You're going to love how you look in the mirror. Your self-esteem is going to go up. And then you might inspire someone in your family to do it too. That's the same thing with this business. The steps are laid out for you. The 3 vital behaviors. Personal development every single day. Inviting people every single day. And then being a product of the product, or proof that the product works. Drinking your Shakeology and getting your workout in every single day. Like, that's like the foundation of it. And every single person on this call, I consider you a leader. Maybe your upline isn't doing a lot, or maybe your upline isn't building the business like you want them to, or they're not helping you as much. You're the CEO of your own business. Your success, where you're at right now, has nothing to do with anyone but you. You are exactly where you deserve to be with this business. My mentor, Craig Holliday, told me that early on. This business doesn't play favorites. It just doesn't. You are exactly where you deserve to be. Your success is not dependent upon your upline. It's not dependent upon your downline. It's dependent upon you and your consistency. You want to treat this like a hobby, and it kind of gets a piece of your plate sometimes, and you set goals to hit Success Club, and then sometimes you don't, and it's 5 days till the end of the month, and you're just going to say, oh, it doesn't matter. It matters. It matters. Running challenges matter. Connecting with the team matters. It's no coincidence that almost every single person on this call, I know your name. I recognize you. Why? Because I've seen you in the team page. And then, out of almost 400 people on that team page, there's a lot of people you don't recognize their name, and they're not doing much with this business because they're not connected, right? So showing up, listening to the national call, become obsessed for 6 months with this business and give it a piece of your plate. Treat it like a 6-figure business. Treat it like a $100,000 business. Treat it like medical school. It's that important to you. And give it that consistency. And you know what? Okay, so your day is packed. Get up earlier. Sacrifice sleep. Sacrifice a little bit of sleep, because I don't know what your dreams are, but they're worth it. They're worth a half an hour of sleep every single day. Trust me, it is. I'm not anybody, but when I was able to quit my full-time job and do this full-time and have freedom and fire my boss at 27 years old, when I had missed so many Christmases because I was working for the Salvation Army, and I missed my kids' Christmas concerts because those Red Kettle campaign at Christmas time, it's like really intense. We worked a lot. We worked all the time. So I missed out on a lot. And I remember that was one of my breaking points when I missed my daughter's Christmas concert because I had to collect red kettles. And I told myself, never again. This isn't about money. This is about my kids are only young ones, and I am not missing out on this stuff anymore. And I'm also not going to, keep living paycheck to paycheck. I'm doing this. I've seen other coaches doing it. So I stopped watching and I made the decision, why not me? I'm going for this. This is going to happen. I don't know how, but I'm going to figure it out. And then you go and you have so many resources available. So here's the plan. For this group, there's going to be some non-negotiable goals. And here's what they are. First of all, I want you guys to all sit down. Make sure you get pen and paper and write this down. All of you guys that are on this call, you should be in the go-getters group. We need to kind of revamp that. Not everybody is a go-getter. Not everybody in that group should be in that group. But you guys should, because you showed up here. So what we're going to do is, if you're not in that group yet, please comment on our team page, and I'll make sure you get added to that group. I want you to post your end of the year goal and then your 1 year from now goal. Okay? So your end of the year goal and your 1 year from now. And for some of you guys who are on this call that maybe thinking that big isn't maybe you like shorter term goals, we'll get to that. But I want you to give me your 6-month goal and your 1 year from now goal. And listen, I'm going to be brutally honest, because I feel like sometimes I walk on eggshells with some of you guys because I don't want to offend anyone. And the girls that work closest with me, they know, like I want to talk to you like I talk to my sister, because I want my sister to grow this business. I want this for her and her family, because I know what it's like. I know what it's like to get paychecks on a weekly basis that blow your mind. I know what it's like to be able to be at home and make my own days. I get up when I want to get up. I go to bed when I want to go to bed. I do what I want with my kids whenever I want. I want that for my sister badly. Really badly. So I'm hardcore with her, tough love for reals. If she's giving me excuses, I'm like, stop it. What the heck? I want to be able to be like that with you guys. And I want us, of course, in a loving way, but the tough love, because there's going to be times you're going to be like, oh, I just can't, I'm really busy right now and work. And this is too important. So commit right now, right? So you got your 6 month at the end of the year, December, and then your 1 year goals, right? Then I also want you to put, so everybody's going to be making their own posts in this Go-Getters. Then so that's your first thing. And then that'll be A. We'll put that as A. B is going to be, I give this group permission to call me out on my excuses and give me loving, tough love. Give us that permission. So I see Amy up on the screen. So no offense, Amy, I love you. And you've given me permission to give you tough love. But when you are talking and you start telling me that, oh my God, I'm so busy. I did yoga for 24 hours straight. And I just don't think I can do this. I'm going to be like, that's bullshit. Because this is important to you. Because it's not Bali, but it's Fiji, or what is it? What's your place of destination? This dream vacation that she has for her and her boyfriend?
French Polynesia.
Okay. That's your goal. That's huge. And in your job, going to a job that you don't love, that's huge for you. So no excuses. So B is, I give you permission. I give this group permission to call me out and give me the tough love in a loving way. Okay, that's B. And then C is, you are going to list when you are going to give a minimum of 1 hour a day to this business. I want your schedule. I want to see when you're going to do this. And it doesn't need to be together. That's the beauty of this business. You're the CEO, so break it up. Maybe it's 30 minutes early in the day before you go to work. Early. Maybe you normally get up at 6 and, oh my God, that's early enough, but now you set your alarm at 5:30. It's worth it. And then maybe you're going to do it on your lunch break or late at night. I don't care. You can break it up. And again, you guys can do this from your phone. You can. But I need to know your schedule. And let me tell you this, your schedule does not include your personal development and your workout. This is strictly business building. It's going to be the inviting. We are going to be following Sarah Try's activities. Now, you can adapt it to what you want. For those of you guys who don't know what the activities are, I'm going to make a very cool display, a picture thing tonight, so you guys can see it. You can just save the picture to your phone, put it on a spiral, print out the picture. I don't care what you do, but you need to track every single day. Okay, I did this. Because a lot of you guys, you may spend time on this business, but you're not doing the right thing. You aren't doing the things that get you results. You need to start doing that. You're going to have to face this fear. And here's the other thing, personal development. This, every time you're in the car, you need to be listening to podcasts. You just need to be. every time. You should never, ever listen to music for the next 6 months. And listen, I'm like a K-Love Christian music type of person. Like, I love music. Sometimes I love, I'll put on Beyonce and get down. Beyonce is not helping me move my business forward. Beyonce is not helping me get my family into our dream house. I mean, I love her, but she's just not. So while everybody else is sitting there listening to music in their car, do it differently. Holton Bugg says, I observe the masses and I do the opposite. See, Beyonce and Luke Bryan and all these people, Carrie Underwood, and they're not helping you move forward. And so we're going to have to give it up for 6 months. We're going to have to make that sacrifice. So every time we're in the car, we're listening to personal development, and it's all free. It's all podcasts. And if you don't have the podcast app on your phone, get it. You don't know how to get it, talk to your upline. Post. You need channels to listen to, I'll share with you every channel I got. And it'll keep you busy for the next 6 months. I promise that. But that needs to happen. Giving up music in the car needs to happen. And it's okay. You might say, well, I'm a book person and I like to write stuff down. That's fine. Read. But still, everything you're putting in your brain, it affects your conscious. It affects your thinking. And so you may not be highlighting and reading like you like to, normally would. But every time you're in the car, and I'll commit to this too, podcasts, personal development, getting better, national wake-up call, getting better, making yourself better, always. And then you can read too, for sure. But that's the requirement. So that power hour that you're giving us, it is going to be straight up business building. Okay. And some of you guys may say, well, I'm new and I don't know about inviting people yet and this and that. If you're going to have to get over that. How do you get over it? How do you get confidence? By taking action. We're going to focus on filling up challenge groups. You're going to focus on, first of all, yourself. I know for me, if I'm not working out and if I'm not like staying committed, it's really hard to grow the business because it doesn't feel authentic. And I'm not saying you need to be a size 2. You don't. But you got to be doing it, right? You just got to be doing it. And when I'm not doing it, it's really hard for me to talk to people about challenge groups. April, I am feisty. Because I'm just like, man, what, come on, you guys. But so anyway, so you got to focus on yourself, right? And then we are seriously going to just start building this business. So when you're getting your workouts in, when you're drinking your Shakeology, it's much more authentic to talk to people. So we're going to focus on challengers. We're going to focus on creating that system and getting challengers in because the best coaches are challengers. I'm looking at all you guys, like the names that I see right now. Okay, I see Karen Lowe. I know you're Carrie's coach. She's talking about you. I'm friends with you on Facebook. You've had amazing results. You're on the journey. You're doing it. And so you're passionate about it and you're able to talk to people about it. So I just kind of feel like we focus on challengers. And then once we see the leaders emerge, once we see the people that are getting results, part of our challenge group mentality is not just to get results and have fun and engage. Yes, those 3 things are important. We want people to get results and have fun and engage in our challenge group. But we then also, the 4th thing is we want them to have the desire to pay it forward. That's important. It isn't just keep the results for yourself. No, then we want to create the culture that, yeah, you're going to stay engaged. Yeah, you're going to have fun. Yeah, you're going to get results. And then you're coming on board to pay it forward. That's what happens in our challenge groups. And once you can create that culture, do you see how by hitting Success Club every month and bringing in 3 to 5 challengers a month, how you're going to continue to kind of build your team? You're going to build your tribe of people who believe in this program, who believe in the challenge groups, who believe in the atmosphere, and they're going to want to talk to their friends and family, and they're going to want to become better. And then once they see the vision and they see what's possible, they're going to want to come on board hardcore and like, yeah, I need to know more. Personal development, what's that? Tell me about that, right? That's what we're going to do. So those 3 things, A, B, and C, right? A, your goals, 6-month year end. B, give permission to have tough love. And then C, your schedule. And then tomorrow morning, I am going to post what your power hour is going to look like. And every single person is going to do it. And you can, for those of you guys, like I know Amy, she kind of has her own thing going, but it's tailored around that. If you're kind of like a veteran coach and you know what you're doing, then you tailored around that. But new coaches, you don't know better than Sarah Tri. And Sarah Tri is a very successful coach. So you're going to be doing these activities. You can tweak them a little bit, but these are the activities that will get you results. Okay, and then lastly, I want to, before I open it up to all of you guys, wait. So we got A, B, C. D is I want to know you will say this, my non-negotiable goals each month are. Share with us your non-negotiables, because how can we give you tough love if we don't know your non-negotiables, right? Because like what my plan is, I'm going to go back through this group like every week, and I want to see what people's non-negotiables are. So when they're, not doing it, we can say, hey, you gave us permission and this is what you said. You said Success Club was non-negotiable. I get you're scared to talk to people. I get you're scared to add people you don't know. But you have goals, and so you have to face the fear. So that's D, non-negotiable goals, right? And just so you all know, the person that hits Success Club consistently, Success Club 5 consistently for 2 to 3 years, by the end of that 2 or 3 year or in between that time, will have about a 6-figure income. Now you hit Success Club 10 consistently, you're obviously going to speed that process up. But if you want to have a 6-figure income with this business and make significant money, then Success Club 5 or Success Club 10 consistently for 2 to 3 years is what it takes. I mean, it takes more, but when you're thinking about goals, and for those of you that need objective type goals, that's one of them. Okay, and then lastly, I want to talk about this, belief. You guys, this was the example that was given to me or that I heard at Summit, and it was really good. Okay, so for those of us that are parents, or maybe you have nieces and nephews, or you babysit or whatever, let's say you've got your 2 kids, right? And one of them hits the other one. Okay, so let's say they're like 3 and 4, and one kid hits the other kid. And so you tell your one child, you need to go and apologize to your sister for hitting her because that wasn't nice. And so then the kid goes over and I'm sorry. Bria does that all the time. Sorry, Nina. I'm like, whoa, that's not how we apologize. Like, no. But they were going through the motions, right? They said they were sorry, but it wasn't real. She was just going through the motions. There was no true meaning behind it. For those of you guys who just go through these motions without belief and without vision and without drive, you will struggle to build this business. You need to have belief. You need to. And if you lack self-confidence, or if you lack belief right now, that's where the personal development comes in. That's where learning about other coaches who are successful, who have achieved what you want to achieve, find out about them. Find out about their story. Because see, success leaves trails. And if they can do it, so can you, because you're no different than them. So we can't just go through these motions and invite. But if you expect everyone to say no, or if you're just doing it without real belief that whoever joins you is going to be blessed, whoever joins you is jumping on our train and moving forward, because you are going to lead an amazing group of people. You are here for a purpose. God is going to use you in the struggles that you've had and the mess in your life that you've overcome, and He is going to use you for greater good to help inspire others. And if you have a dream that seems crazy to you, God gave you that dream. Like, He wants you to achieve it. It wasn't just something crazy that you came up with. Something was implanted inside of you. And so you have to believe that that was given to you for a purpose. And then you have to go for it. And you have to believe every single day that everything you do is moving you closer to achieving that, even when you don't see the results. So maybe for 5 days straight, you're inviting, and no one has come on board. You have to know that you're creating momentum. Just like if you are working out and you get done, you just do your 30-minute workout and you go and you look in the mirror and you see no changes. And so you're like, I'm going to quit. Or you do it 3 days in a row. You do your 30-minute workout and you come and look in the mirror and you just don't see any changes. Do you quit? No, you don't quit, because you know that every choice you make, even though it seems insignificant and it seems like it's not making an impact, it is in the long run. And so staying consistent and having belief, that's it. That's everything, because you can't just go through these motions without it. Does that make sense? Yeah. And it's so true. I mean, I just remember for myself when I was a brand new coach and I wasn't really diving into the personal development, I I just did it. I just did it, but I really didn't believe it. I didn't believe that I was actually going to quit my full-time job, and I didn't believe that I was actually going to have this amazing team, but I invited anyways. Hey, you want me to be your coach? Hey, who would want to join me? I don't even have belief. I don't even believe in myself. But once I got it, once I believed in myself, and I'm like, look, I don't know how long this is going to take. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do this, but I promise you, I'm going to figure this out. And if you trust me enough to come on board with me, we are going together and we are going to get this done. And your goals and your dreams may be different than mine, but come with me because we're going to figure this out. And both of us are going to achieve what we've set out to achieve. And when you can have that belief, because we know that this vehicle, this Beachbody vehicle, it's so much more than just Shakeology and 21 Day Fix and Insanity. It changes lives. It does. And so this is the vehicle that God has placed in our lives to touch and impact so many. And so it's not fair for us to not make ourselves better. So we have that belief. Because when I talk to someone and I talk to them about coaching in my team, they hear the passion I have. They hear the belief and like, oh my God, I want to be a part of this. What is this? Like, okay, that's what you guys all need to get. And it comes from personal development. It truly, truly does. All right. So we're just finishing up the action steps. Lord Jesus. A is, what's A? Oh my God. Oh yeah, your goals, 6 month and 1 year goals, 6 month and 1 year goals. Your B is, permission to give tough love, right? Your C is your schedule for your power hour. And your D is your non-negotiable monthly goals. Those things need to be listed. So I'm going to see Hannah Martinez, and she's going to list her stuff. And yeah, this group's going to blow up and your notifications are going to be crazy. But we're going. The train is going. Get on or not. I hope you get on. I want you on board because we are going, right? And so then everybody's going to post, and I'm going to share mine too because I'm part of this because I need my fire lit again. And then we're going this last half of the year. And when I start slacking off, Sarah, you're going to reach out to me and be like, Andrea, what's going on with you? Well, I'm struggling right now, or I'm having a hard time with Charles. No, this is way too important. I get it, but you gotta like toughen up for 1 hour and get your stuff done. You have to do that because that's important. And the same for everybody else. And then I will post the action steps of what is going to happen in your power hour. Now, before I open and unmute everyone, I just want you guys to know, tomorrow, same time, 9:30 p.m., I'm going to do a business opportunity call, right? It's going to be on this Zoom right here. So what does that mean? I want you to go talk to your past challengers, anybody that you can think of that would love to get into challenge group and then funnel into coaching, and invite them onto this business opportunity call. Okay, and it'll be a webinar just like this. And I will talk about what coaching is, what is our team about, and how would they begin and why should they do it. And it's going to start with, look, if you're not already in a challenge group, you're going to begin. You're going to get a challenge pack and sign up as a coach for free, and you're going to start with the challenge group. And then once you complete the challenge group, you're going to move into learning more about coaching. And for those who are already challengers and they get the challenge group, they're going to start right off learning all about coaching, and then we're going to run. We're going to run. So tomorrow at 9:30, and it's going to be quick 15 minutes, right? I'm going to do this. So I will tonight post the link for that call. Reach out to everyone. Get 10 people on the call. Just ask them, say, hey, will you do me like the biggest favor? Because I have been challenged to find 10 people to just listen to this like call about what coaching is about and what a challenge group is about. Will you get on for me, please, for 15 minutes? I will love you. And just listen and then tell me what you think, because I got to hit this 10. I've been challenged to hit this 10. And I really don't want to be a slacker. Okay? So that's what you're shooting for, 10 people. And that's how you approach them. So go back to all of your past challengers. And if you're a newer coach, then you have a whole warm market of friends and family and people who already know and like you, and they'll do it for you. And then let me do the hard work of talking about our challenge group and talking about coaching in our team. And then you know what? Hopefully if you get 10 people on, maybe 5 will be like, yeah, I want to lose weight. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Yeah, I'm on board with you. I'll do this for you. So that's the goal, everybody. And you know what? So maybe so you're shooting for 10, right? And it's tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will be recorded. So especially for those of you guys who are on the East Coast, I know that's like 6:30 dinner time. So I'll send you guys the recording so you can listen to it. Get 10 people on. Shoot, get 20 on. I don't know. Get as many as you want on, but that's what's going to happen tomorrow night. Okay, just so you guys know. All right, I'm going to unmute you. And I'm going to have to raise the limit of our groups because we are at our limit of 25 right now. So that's kind of cool. Okay, everybody. Oh, a lot of feedback. Okay, everybody. Okay, I've muted everyone. Does anyone have any questions? If you do have questions, unmute yourself. Who's Betty Six Bob? I don't recognize your face. Oh wait, yes I do. Is that Beatrice?
Yeah, I was having trouble with the computer and it just logged me in under my my screen name that I use.
Yay, I'm glad you're here. Hello. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, does anyone have any questions?
I do.
Go ahead. Who's talking?
It's April.
Okay.
It really does. It does and doesn't have stuff to do with what you're talking about. Do you have, for my new coaches, do you have like the Coach Basics like info or some kind of system that you stick to and just use every time you run a Coach Basics that you could get to me? Because I'm really disappointed in them for not participating in this last one, and I'm going to talk to them and see if I can get them in and run it.
I can share my Google Drive on all my Coach Basics stuff. Yes, Maria, I saw your comment, and I can list the steps. So, or if anybody's on this chat right now and you guys can list A, B, C, D in the chat, that would be awesome. But yeah, I can share.
And I already posted in there, so if they go in, they'll be able to see.
Okay, thank you. Okay, April, to answer your question, and this is to people who have been around for a while. This is to someone who's got a good amount of people on your team, and you have the time to do this. You know what? Just own your own Coach Basics. And I will share with you my Google stuff. You can go into the online office, and Coach Basics is totally laid out. Take what you want, leave what you don't, and create your own Coach Basics. I know for like Carrie, we talked about that. She's a teacher, so school's starting up right now. So take 48 hours and really put a huge focus into creating your Coach Basics. Look, when Coach Basics first came out, it was 60 days. And that was a really long time. That was in 2 phases. And so from there, then it shortened to 30 and then 21 and now 5. Everyone does Coach Basics differently. I know Sherilyn's on. Sherry, if you can unmute yourself. They do Coach Basics a little tonight or tomorrow morning. Sherry, share with me or share with everybody how you run your Coach Basics. Again, you guys, this is not for those of you who are brand new. Do not invest your time into a Coach Basics, but this is for people who are close to Diamond or more that want to do their Coach Basics. But if you are not close to Diamond or more, then you need to be utilizing your upline or my Coach Basics, because you don't have the time to put in. You need to invest all your time right now into recruitment and self-development. But Sherry, go ahead, explain yours.
So what my team did is we took the Coach Basics 60-day program and put it into 2 videos that are an hour total complete of training. So we have one like a video that is a part 1, and that it's about 42 minutes, and it goes over everything that we felt that was important for the new coach to learn. They can actually do it on their own time, so it's not something that they need to come into a group for 30 days, because we were just really finding that people just were not staying with it for like after a week. So they were just dropping off, and then we'd lose contact with them. And so this has really been something that has helped our team, because it's literally an hour training that they get to do, and we get it done within less than a week. So
how are you sending it via email or what? How are you getting them that?
So we created a system. The system is after we assign a coach, in the first 24 hours, they do get an email. It's a welcome letter, and then it has 2 attachments, an About Me form and we have another form. It's called First Steps to Starting Your Coach I can't remember exactly the name, but it's a first steps document that basically tells them like a little bit about what a coach is, what the different types of coaches are, what they're going to need to determine what they're going to want to do with their business. And then it gives them kind of steps to do to get into their back office. And then after they complete that and get us the About Me form back in about 48 hours is what we ask. And we do a one-on-one call. After the one-on-one call, we kind of go over with them about their About Me form, go over their goals with them, kind of set realistic expectations as in their time versus their goals and how much money they can, what they can expect actually out of their business with the time that they're willing to devote to it. Once we have that one-on-one call, we then send them the part 1 of the Coach Basics. Once they finish that, they contact us, and then we send them the second video. After that one, we do a GSR with them. We go over any questions that they have of the Coach Basics videos they just watched, and then we set goals, and then we get them rolling in a challenge group after that.
Yeah. Okay. I like it. All right. So just listening to her talk, I'm thinking a lot of you guys are new. So she said we do a GSR. That's a getting started right call. Listen, the key to getting your new coaches started right, the ones that want to work the business and they want to learn about this, is getting them on the phone, getting them on Zoom, meeting them for coffee, having that contact with them. That is vital for new coaches. Vital.
Yeah, part of the system that we created, it really is, it helps us to kind of weed out the people who say they want it, but aren't willing to put in the time. So say after we get them to the video and they don't get it, and then, they don't watch it or they don't complete it, or we've followed up with them a couple of times, then we kind of just leave that ball in their court, and then we move. We don't invest a whole lot of time into our coaches that aren't really trying to work it right away. We do support them, but it helps to weed out the coaches that really aren't ready to actually make the commitment for the time.
Yeah, I like it. So that's what a GSR is. Another thing is I'm looking at a lot of you guys on the call who are pretty new, and maybe you've never had this system done with you, or your coach. You need to utilize your upline. So maybe your coach is brand new and they don't know, then you go to your next diamond. And that may be Sherry, that may be Elena, that may be Tracy, it may be me. I don't know where you fall, but in your online office, it'll tell you your upline diamond coach and your upline star diamond coach, that you're the CEO of your business. So if you know that your upline isn't working at the pace that you want to work at right now, maybe you're on this call and they're not, then you reach out to your diamond or star diamond upline who's on this call, and that's who's going to help you. And that may be me for a lot of people on this call I don't know. If so, I'm ready to do that. I'm ready to be doing GSRs constantly. That's okay, because I'll do a couple with you on a 3-way call or a 3-way Zoom, or so will Sherry for her team, and Elaine, and everybody will. And then once you do 2 or 3 together, then you're like, okay, I got this, I can do this. So just know that we expect, as the diamond leaders and star diamond leaders on this team, we expect you guys to not know how to do this at first. Of course, how would you? Reach out to us, and we're ready to invest extra time. Okay. And then the other thing is, I don't know if there is another thing, but I have a Google Drive that I will share in GoGetters that tells you exactly how to start off a new coach. And that welcome email that Sherry uses, I have a script for the welcome email. You can literally copy, paste, tweak it a little bit to sound like you, but save it in your computer, and that's your script. That's your welcome email. So I have all of this stuff in a Google Drive that you guys can use. I will post it. But for those of you who are close to diamond or diamond, it's time to step up and kind of get your own thing going here if you have the time to do that, just like Sherry did. And it's made a difference, hasn't it?
Hey, Andrea.
Yes.
It's Aaron. I just wanted to say hey and bye. Because
Aaron!
wait
a minute. You're on this call and you had a baby less than 24 hours ago.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Stop. He is so cute.
Thanks.
Oh my God. That is amazing.
Yeah, Jeff's here too, so we're on this call, but we wanted to say hi, but we're getting ready to go. This was a great call, so
go,
excited
go.
to listen to us.
He is adorable. Congrats, you guys. Dylan, right?
Yes, thank you.
Oh, congrats. Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
Go get sleep.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, I know that I've seen it before, but where can we find the Power of 3 tracker and Sarah Tries action steps, especially for the new coaches that are on, so we can get those printed?
Yeah, I'm gonna post that tonight. I'll take the screenshot of it and post it. For those of you guys who want to better understand it, Sarah Try, who's an amazing coach, she did a team call for us and she explained it all. She explained what this is, and basically what it does is it says, okay, if your goal is to make $1,000 a week a year from now, so 1 year from now, you want to be making $1,000 a week. These are the goals you need to hit monthly. Well, how do you hit those monthly goals? Here's what you need to hit weekly. Here's what you need to do daily. It literally breaks it down. You guys are going to take the daily stuff, right? Your daily stuff, and that's what you're going to do. So that team call is on my YouTube channel under the team call archive, but I will post the screenshot. I know. My phone's been blowing up, and then I looked when Sherry was talking. I saw a bunch of you guys already doing it. Yay! I'm so excited. Dang it! I'm so excited. I feel like I'm happy to have runners and just people who will set goals and non-negotiables. It's so awesome. Because I'll tell you what, guys. I remember, this is a true story. About 3.5 years ago, when I was newer in the business, I remember I was having a barbecue, but it was a Wednesday night, so I was supposed to have a team call. And so I was like, all right, guys, I got to step away for a minute. I got to go do my team call. And everyone gave me crap. Oh, beach body this, beach body that. I'm like, whatever. And so I went out to the front yard and I called in to my team call number, and I literally just heard the music because no one got on my call. Like, my whole team did not get on my call. And I was like crushed. I was crushed. And I remember I literally stayed on my front yard and pretended to do the call, and I listened to the music the whole time because I did not want to walk into my backyard with all those naysayers and all those people who gave me shit and didn't believe in me and didn't believe in my dreams, and for them to be like, why are you back so quick? Oh, what happened? I went back into that barbecue like I just had the best team call ever. Like, my team was the most amazing team, and I literally talked to the music. I kid you not. But it's times like that I remember. It was times like that where I made the decision that I'm doing this and I don't care. So right now we hit the limit of 25 on this call, but there was a time not too long ago where I literally had to fake calls because I had so many people that just doubted me and they never showed up. So this means so much to me that this line literally maxed out at 25. I think that's just so amazing. It gives me chills. But I want you guys to know where I came from. And I literally faked a call and listened to the music. So we all started where you all are. So every single coach has been where you guys are right now. Some of us decided I'm pushing no matter what, and then others gave up. It's worth it. Keep pushing. Does anyone else have any other calls? Questions? Yes.
Can you add me to Go-Getters because I'm not?
Yes, I will add you to Go-Getters.
Thank you.
Yes, I will. Okay, awesome.
Hey, Andrea.
Yes.
Are we doing, I think you might have started one, I don't remember, a diamond push?
No, I don't have a diamond push going.
Is Sarah doing another one on the 26th? Is that the date? I don't remember the date.
He's a cutie. Danny says hi. Okay, do you mean Sarah Try?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I don't know the date either of when. I do know that one is coming, especially with the Cup Challenge starting in August, which everyone on this call, you should know what the Team Cup is. If you don't, get with your upline or go to your back online office. All the info is there. You need to be on a team. But I know she's going to start one in August. I just don't know the exact date. But, God, like, you won $700 and some, right?
No. Well, it was like $475, but I'm thinking I want to do it again, and I want my team on it. Like,
Yeah.
I have a ton of people, at least a few. I mean, if I got 3 stars out of it, well, dang it.
Yeah. No.
It wasn't hard. I did diamond in a month.
Yeah, you guys listen to that.
In
Like,
4 weeks.
I need you to know what's possible, because maybe you've been around for a while. And so, oh my God, Emerald seems so hard to me. No, she went Tracy right here, mom of 3, right? Mom of 3,
Yeah.
works, has a baby, went diamond in a month. Why? Because she set her goals on it. She became obsessed and she went for it. She believed in herself. So take out this thought process in your mind that Emerald's hard, or, oh my God, diamond's so hard. No, it's not. It's not. And you know what? Because she hit diamond, because she was in this recruitment dash, she won like $400 and some dollars. And so we'll do this again. What it is everybody puts like $50 into a big pot. And anyone who achieved these certain goals, like the pot was split between the winners. And so we're going to do it again. If that's something y'all are interested in, for sure. Why not earn, a couple $100?
Sign me up.
I know, right? So yeah, so I'll let you guys know about that. But cup is definitely something. And then that recruitment dash.
Yeah, the recruitment, there was like, was it 143 people or something, and
Yeah.
only 15 finished.
Yeah, okay. I'm in a leadership group for coaches 5-star and above in the network, right? So just 5-star and above. There's like 340,000 coaches in the network, right? So there are only about 350 coaches who are 5-star and above.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's like,
That's crazy.
it's like one, I don't even know, I'm horrible at math, but 350 out of 340,000. What you're going to learn is a lot of people will say they want this, but not everybody's willing to sacrifice for it and push for it. And so when you start working with your coaches, you have to let their actions be your guide and not their words, because everyone will tell you, yeah, I want to do this. Yeah, I want this. Yeah, I want this. Yeah, I agree, Amy. But not everybody's willing to sacrifice for it. Amy said, I didn't hit the goal, but that challenge still changed my business. It did. Her consistency changed. Her belief in herself changed. So that was a really cool thing. Okay.
And
Any
you
other?
get taught by the top coaches. I mean, like
Yeah.
Carly Del Carlo.
Yeah. Top
Like
10.
I had a conversation with her, and I was a brand new coach. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah,
And what
that's
is
an
she,
awesome.
15 star in like a year or something crazy?
Yeah, it's crazy. So recruitment's awesome. And then another incentive is, don't forget about our diamond retreat for the team in February for, everybody that hits those goals of, Success Club from July to December, and you have to get to diamond by the end of the year and hold it the last 6 weeks of the year. Like, we're going on a diamond leadership retreat. And, most of you guys are moms or you work and you've got families and stuff. So it's a Thursday through Sunday, so it's not crazy long. And Monday's President's Day. So you're off Monday. So for those of you who are teachers and stuff, you can come home, have a day with your family and kids and stuff. But you want to work to earn a free trip and spend time with people who are moving this business forward, then, doing this and doing these non-negotiables, God, like all of us will be on that trip.
What
Now I have to
about
set a much bigger budget for it. Oh my God. Scares me.
what about our spouses? Because I came home and Jonathan is so excited now. He wants to work his business.
I know. Okay, so here's the thing, and this is just me personally. So I
Right.
know how important it is to have your spouse on board. I do. And I know that a lot of times, this business is really kind of dominated by women. And so a lot of times the husbands, they don't get it. And they just see you on your phone. And they see you start changing and stuff. And so here's what I have to say about that. And I'll go on forever about that. But first of all, the reason that I'm asking you guys to set business hours is because you're going to treat this like a business. But then when it's time to spend time with your kids or your spouse, you need to put your phone away and you need to give them your full attention. And that may mean that you're not going to get back to people right away. And some coaches might say, you got to have it glued to your hand 24/7, respond right away. I believe that we need to protect our relationships. And so what I suggest that you do is tell people, if you're in the middle of messaging, but your business hour's over and it's time to put your phone down because your kids hadn't seen you or your husband wants to watch TV or whatever, and not you and your phone, just tell them, hey, listen, I actually connect back into Facebook between 8 and 9 at night or 7 in the morning because I really like to kind of spend time with my kids uninterrupted, or my husband. People understand that. They respect that. Versus someone who responds 24/7. And then that way, because you don't want your family to become resentful, but you do need to have a talk with them and you need to say, hey, yeah, good night, Sarah. Is that Sarah? but have a talk with them and say, hey, listen, I want to go for this. Will you help me? What do you think would be awesome? You know, if we could make $400 a month with this business, how should we use it? Include them. You know, I learned early on, and Shalene actually talked about it, but I've known this for a while. I tell you guys, don't call it my business, my goals, my dreams. It's ours if you're in a relationship. And let your spouse have a say in how you know, what the dreams are. And so protect your time, and that's why I want you guys to set up. But anyways, going back to the trip. So I know, like, as like, you know, wives and parents and stuff, you can only get away so many times without, like, it's like, whoa, what are you doing? You just left 6 months ago. However, okay, so I'm not like crazy rich, and I'm paying for this trip on my own. And so my goal is this year, you know, for this year, I can only do you guys. Because, you know, if you're hitting these goals, and that's going to affect my business, and that's going to allow me to pay for this trip. But just know that next year, my goal is to be able to do like couple retreat. So, you know, you can bring your spouse if they want to come and everything. So it's on my radar. It's just with everything that I'm going through right now, like, I can't afford it. Oh, sorry, but that's just like the brutal honesty. So, but I did think about it. So anyways, just so you guys know. Does that help, Tracy?
Yeah, no, I actually knew the answer, but
Oh.
I wanted to make sure that everybody kind of knew the answer, and like, you know, you can't just assume.
Yeah, no, it says coach. Like, it says coach. It doesn't say like coach plus one guest. So yeah, it's
Well, right, but like if Johnny worked his business and went to Diamond, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, no, then if he achieved if he achieved the goals, then yes, he's included in that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's whatever coach. Now, he might be the only guy there. I haven't really taken into consideration that.
Well, I do have a guy on my team though.
Oh, okay. So yeah. So like, as more guys come that hit it, we might need to really, I don't know about like a fun, like beach photo session. I don't know if they would love that. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah. So if your husband hits those goals, then yeah, like we'll figure it out. Like maybe we'll get like a private suite for you guys or something somewhere else, like next to us or something. I don't know. You're throwing me for a curveball, Tracy. I hadn't thought that far ahead.
Hey, I got you. It's my dreams.
Thanks a lot. Okay, any other questions? No? Okay, awesome. Okay, guys, so that's the plan. So post by tomorrow morning. I'm going to post, gosh, I have a lot of stuff from the Google Drive with how to start coaches off, the action steps, and I'll also post the link to Sarah's call. I got to post my podcast so you guys can all know what they are. Thanks, April. And then it's go time. No excuses. The next 6 months are going to be hard. It's hard work building this business. It's very easy not to do, and it's very easy to do. So remember that. And everybody says they want it, but few will actually go for it, but we're going for it. So, all right, guys, thanks for jumping on the call, and we will talk again soon. See ya.